I literally left my job Friday. It's Monday. And I really just want to jump on here and record the moment because, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I wanted to be 100% transparent, and I'm just going to start here on YouTube, man. I'm the Fill-In Entrepreneur. I got about 600,000, 700,000 followers combined on all platforms at the moment. I am starting YouTube. I've been on it for a couple months, and I just, I was working as a freight broker, and that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. I lived in Apalachicola, Florida, which is the Panhandle. Prior to that, I went to prison for about 4 years. So I got out, went to the Panhandle, and I ended up moving into the prison, or moving in right next to the prison that I was released from in Carabel. It was Franklin Correctional. So I went to Franklin Correctional, got out, lived in Carabel right next to the prison, and, was working at a restaurant for a couple years, quit the restaurant to be a full-time entrepreneur. I started a auto dealership out there in Apalachicola. Well, really in East Point. It was across the bridge in East Point. It was called AutoLink. The ship ended up not even working out because they denied my license. I ended up losing about 15 grand. At the end of everything, I went to this event called RiseCon in Tampa back in 2023, and I met the guy who owned the logistics company that I ended up leaving Friday. And I didn't even end up leaving. I went to put in my 2 weeks, and they said, "Oh, well, you put in 2 weeks, you got to go." So I ended up leaving just abruptly, but neither here nor there. And then it ended up pushing me into a spot where I have to really, really grind. And I already make money from digital products. I make, on average, probably like $2,500 a month, about $1,500 or so from like courses, and then Facebook pays me about a stack, give or take, sometimes $1,200, sometimes more, depending on how much I post. So I already have a foundation. I just got to supplement some of that outcome. I really wanted to get on here because I wanted to start recording some of my life, journey and my struggles as an entrepreneur. So I'm on my own now. All my bills are paid, right? I actually missed the payment, the 28th. So I'm behind one payment on my truck, but I'm not that far behind. Then all my bills are paid. I have no official job as a logistics specialist or a freight broker at a logistics company. I'm going to probably put in application somewhere, and I'm also, for another logistics company, or, I might just start training people super hard and helping people set their logistics companies up, because that's really what, fuels me and fires me to see people get their, it's really not even that much. You could honestly open up a logistics company for less than like $1,200. Now, I'm not saying that's optimal and like you want to do that, because of course you want to have money as a business. You don't want to start with nothing, although that's kind of like the dream or whatever, but you don't want to start from nothing. So getting into logistics is really, there's no overhead. You of course want money, because if you don't know what you're doing, then it would be bad, because you'd probably make a lot of costly mistakes, because everybody does. But if you had someone that helped you or that was already in logistics, starting a logistics company, man, is a great opportunity. And I would say anybody do it for themselves. But as far as working for somebody, I don't know if I could do that. I'm just not much of a person that could work for somebody, and I don't say, because of course, I'm going to get a job anyways, but it's just a supplement income. I'm not going to give my full life away to a company anymore. I refuse to give my full life away to a company. I would literally work 5-6 days a week, and then, and it's sales. So stuff sometimes is bad, but it's been more bad than good, and it's highly stressful. And if I look, back on, what it was currently paying me, because they started playing with like the leads and stuff. So I was just like, I'm done. I'm not even gonna play. I'm tired of giving my power away to somebody else. And I didn't want to be the guy that complains about his job and not does nothing. I hate that guy. The one that's like, oh, I feel like if you're gonna do something, if you want to do something, do it. Simple. If you want to do something, you just do it. Don't even talk about it, because whenever you talk about it to your friends, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're just, no, man, just go on and do it. And I really, and it may be pride and it may be my ego, and it probably is too, now that I'm thinking about it on camera, but it felt good leaving. And, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cussed out the manager a little bit, and that was highly disrespectful, and I probably shouldn't do that, but I want to just let you guys know that anyways. I feel like he was trying to little boy me, so I just got on there. I probably shouldn't have did that, and I don't suggest anybody do that. It did feel good in the moment, but that was probably my ego tripping, and I know it was probably my ego tripping. So I wanted to make this video right now. This is exactly where I'm at, and I'm just going to start posting parts of my journey. I'm in a nice home. I do have my truck. I don't know what's going to happen with my truck, really, honestly, but I'm not just going to give up. This happened on Friday. It's Monday. So I'm not bad off. I've already called my idea, and you guys can tell me what you think. My idea is to get jobs at restaurants. Start working at restaurants, right? Just so I can control my income, because I need to build my social media and my brand. I have a bunch of merch. I have a bunch of Felon Entrepreneur merch. I have dude, I got everything, man. I got the merch. We got the website. We have an app being built. It's literally, the app's almost done. I would literally say a week from now. I have a podcast studio that doesn't cost nothing, because we set it up in my friend's garage. So podcasts are coming soon. I just got to stabilize my income. So I figure, bam, get a quick job. And I really want you guys to comment. If you made it this far in the video, comment right here and let me know. And comment the word "made it," or God did, or something like that, man, and let me know, because that'll let me know who's riding or not. So this is a foundational video. It really is, because more are gonna come of these, and I'm just being honest and telling you exactly what happened. So I left my job. All my bills are paid. I'm actually probably like a week behind on paying my truck, which is bad, but I could probably catch up somewhere. I have to probably go get a job at a restaurant real quick, right? I got food in the fridge, so I'm good. And my rent is, I literally just got my rent's paid, so I got 30 days. So it's like a 30-day dash, man. That's crazy, right? It's like a 30-day dash. And I got to get cheese. I got to get the rent money up and everything, but we gonna make it. I got a lot of good stuff going on. I hope you guys like this. It's probably the realest video I ever make. Drop a comment and make sure you follow me, man. More of these videos are to come. Make sure you tell me if you like this or not, man. I love you guys.